Genivee, a Japanese novel by Blue Violet. PG-13. Please mind that some of these words are in Japanese. Ichi, Chapter 1, Tokyo Cruel. When I was a child, I spoke like a child. I had no friends, nobody to look up to. At school, when nobody was looking, girls would throw me into the pool because I don't belong. Boys laugh at me because of my name. "What is your name?" the lady in the white shirt asked him. They were at a ryokan, or an inn in Tokyo. The boy looked 12 years old, despite being 16, as where he was from, people look much younger than they are. He had on an orange kimono with flip-flops and a curled ponytail. He sipped his green tea and looked at the lady in the white outfit. "Genivee," he answered. "You could call me Saki," she smiled. "How long do I have you for?" Genivee asked. "Just until July. I have a vacation with my children. We're going to Fuji Mountain." "Sounds fun. I wish I could come." Saki chuckled a bit. She was writing stuff in a notebook. "So, how's your relationship with your parents?" "Yeah, as if I had some," Genivee groaned, his head down. He looked out the window. Neon lights surrounding temples and houses were bright tonight. The smell of sushi hit his nose. He smiled, licking his lips. He had nothing but tea today, and even the finest cuisine sounded so good right now. However, the thought of asking Saki for food isn't bright. He feared he would worry her if he told her he had nothing today. "They don't treat you good?" Saki looked worried for him already. "No. They want me to be a sensei because I'm smart," he confessed. "What do you want to be?" Saki asked. "A warrior. My father let me practice Tai Chi only once so I can know how to at least defend myself. I told him it's not enough for me. He didn't care." He sighed. Saki smiled and lifted his chin up. "I could teach you. You will make an excellent warrior," she encouraged him. His eyes lit up. "You really think so?" She nodded. "Sugoi! Yasashi Shidesu!" he proudly exclaimed. "Arigato, Saki-chan!" He shook both her hands. Saki giggled a bit, learning Geneviev's enthusiasm. They happily got up and walked to his home. You see, Genivee was like no other man, still a minor, but he had a childish mind. His grades were easily slipping due to frequent nightmares, so Saki was a therapist, or an isha, as Genivee called it. People would know the terms famous and be rich, or unknown and be rich. Genivee would rather be famous but not rich. His parents are rich. There's no doubt that any rich person was cruel like his parents. He didn't like the word itself. Seiyun Yamada, Genevieve's mother, looked out the window and saw her son walking with Saki. She turned to her husband and announced, "Akira! He's back!" "Let him in," his father nodded. Seiyun opened the door and thanked Saki for today. She turned to Genevee. "Genevee, how was the talk?" she asked. "Not much," Genevee shrugged. "You better not shrug like that," his father outbursted. The loudness made Genevee wince a little. His father did that unexpectedly. It was time with someone as casual as Saki. Of course, he forgot to show mannerism again. He expected to show it to adults, even if it was the hard way. "It was good, ma'am," Genevee corrected himself. "I hope you aren't treating her like a kendo dojo, Genevee." "I'm not." Genevee rolled his eyes. "Are you at least showing her respect?" his father asked. Any question they were asking, he made sure they know no problems were present. Otherwise, they make him clean the whole house. It wouldn't matter if it wasn't cleaning day. It was a punishment. Expect to be a clean person in Genevieve's household, or else. A huge household rule. I suppose since you didn't cut up, you can have your favorite." Sushi? His mother offered. His stomach was growling, but he couldn't imagine eating with his parents. I'm not sure. We are a family. You must not say no, she told him. Well, he was quite hesitant. Okay, fine. You don't have to eat. His mother frowned. I expect you to eat breakfast, though, she nodded. Yes, ma'am, Genivee said quietly. He went into his bedroom. It was full of fans and anime posters. He went into his drawer and pulled out his diary. Memories in his book started when he was 13. Being a teenager was rough, so his mother gave it to him. That was the only thing among his parents, though. He got everything else by himself. He opened it up and started a new entry. Wokusuki. Saki is a Yasashi Isha. She wants me to follow my dreams and be a warrior. What will my parents say, though? They would kill me. I hope tomorrow is better. I hadn't eaten all day. Genivee closed his diary up and passed out on the bed. Sayun was washing dishes and Akira was eating onigiri at the table. Akira was in his thoughts about his son. Sayun, have you noticed he was slacking off? He asked his wife. How so? Sayun asked. He hasn't been eating, always going to bed early. He hasn't even said good night to us or kept up with his manners. I don't think a therapist is enough. Have you asked what is wrong? She asked him, drying the dish. I tried. It's like he is hiding something. Remember he wanted to practice martial arts like Tai Chi? He doesn't have the athleticism to be a warrior. One day he'll go up to those people. Guess what? They will throw him out. It will serve him right trying to follow a goal that will benefit him in the future. Akira shook his head. I'm sure he will work something out, Sayun smiled. Genivee found himself in an isolated area full of staircases that led to nowhere. It was a hue of blue, and for some reason he was short of breath. He climbed up and down the staircase, infinite loops, until he felt like he had no more air. He decided to lay down and try to breathe. He then saw a girl in the shadows call out to him. Jenivu Yamada! Genivee woke up to his mother's voice, calling him for breakfast. I need coffee, Genivee thought. He got up in his best school uniform and went downstairs. Oh, there you are. His mother put breakfast on the table. Arigato, ma'am, Genivee thanked her. His mother was silent as his father walked in. Clean uniform, he complimented his son. Hi, Genivee agreed, for once. Only he faked a smile. How did you sleep? Could have been better, Akira answered. A small talk was the first of the day. After breakfast, Genivee rushed out the door and to school. The city was very busy and Genivee rushed to the bus stop. He was about to be out of energy until wham! Are you okay? A female voice asked. Huh? Genivee looked up and saw a cute-looking girl above him. Here, let me help you up. The girl offered him her hand. He grabbed it and got helped up. Arigato, he thanked her, bowing down. You don't have to bow to me, she claimed. I'm no princess. Oh, it's a green here in Japan, Genivee told her. So it's traditional. Okay. Genivee could have swore she did a hiccup there, but he acted as if nothing happened. I'm Kawi-Ononoku. My mom says it means cute girl in Japanese. She introduced herself. You could call me Genivee, he nodded. I'm from America. I moved here because my mom wanted to emigrate to where she was raised at, Kawi told him. I wish I could move there. My parents are against Americans because of the way of their freedom. Genivee looked down. This girl had the most cutest blue-colored shoes. Oh, that's not nice, nya. She covered her mouth. Nya? Neko? Genivee popped up. I am a cat hybrid. Kawi revealed her tail and took her hood off. Sugoi Yasashi desu! Genivee exclaimed. Yay! I don't know what that means. Kawi cheered with him. Hey, Yamada! Sora, a green-haired boy, shouted out. If you're done with the googly eyes, we aren't gonna miss the basu. The two girls, Haruka and Michiru, giggled at Genivee. He glared at Sora. Can't you mind your business, Sora? He asked. Listen then, you're no girl anyway, Sora laughed. Genivee groaned. How do adults not notice rude behavior? He needed a lecture from his parents. Now he's trying to keep himself from laughing. Everyone was on the bus now. Sora and Daki were discussing soccer. Aki and Yutsuro were talking about the boys, the usual. Kami was doing her makeup and turned to Genivee. What does traditional makeup look like in Japan, V? She asked. I'm not really a makeup type of person, Kawi. Maybe you can ask Sakura, Genivee suggested. Sakura? Sakura Himura. She's the senpai of our school. Well respected. She's really sweet. She's the leader of the student council. All the boys want her, Genivee explained. She sounds nice. What do you mean by all the boys? Aren't you a boy? Kelly looked confused. I'm nobody. The boys and girls don't think I belong. Genivee looked down. Kelly put her hands over Genivee's. She smiled at him. Let them think that. Surely you'll fit in, she reassured him. They made it to the school gate. Cherry blossom petals fell from the trees as a young girl walked past the iron gates. She had a brown ponytail and a pink school uniform. Beautiful blue eyeshadow collided over her eyes. Pink gloss shimmered on her lips. Kawi was looking at this. She asked Genivee, Is that Sakura Himura? Hi, Yusashi desu. Genivee nodded. Konnichiwa, Genivee-san. Sakura waved. Konnichiwa, Sakura-chan. He waved back. She's pretty, Kawi agreed. Well, I gotta go to class. See ya, Kawi-chan. Genivee ran towards the building. He changed his shoes upon entering. Kawi walked along the path and heard Sora whispering with Yutsuro. Can you believe that guy? He's already hitting on an American girl up there. Ew, like he's so not my type. What is your problem? Kawi asked Sora. Kawi, right? Having fun with your Kasiri? Sora smiled. Whatever that means. Kawi mumbled. Come on, we're just having fun, right, Yutsuro? Hi! Yutsuro agreed. Well, you better be nice to him while I am around, Kawi warned him. Later on, after class, Genivee went to go to the cafeteria. When he opened the door, bumping into Sakura. Ah! She fell on her knees, spilling her lunch on the floor. My wasabi! She cried. Genivee gasped, helping Sakura up to her feet. Gomen, he apologized. Are you okay, Sakura-chan? Genivee Yamada? Sakura was surprised. You look cuter than I imagined up close. Really? Genivee flustered. I didn't think you'd compliment me like that. How could you think that? That I, Sakura Himura, would be absolutely rude to you? She was astonished. Well, Genivee thought for a moment. I get made fun of every day for who I am, so I don't know what not being rude is. I have hard parents. They expect me to be polite no matter how I'm being treated. Damn, that's upsetting. Well, I'll meet you at your locker this afternoon, Sakura suggested. Oh, sure. Sayonara, Sakura-chan. Bye. Sakura reached into her pocket and pulled out her phone. There she was texting Sora. All right, I told him to meet me at his locker. What now? Ghost him in there. He'll be begging for mercy. Knee, Chapter 2, Schoolboy Runaway. Genivee later on walked to his locker after school. He waited for Sakura. He didn't care how long he had to wait. He was very patient. Meanwhile, Sakura was at the cherry blossom tree. She waited for Sora. She didn't care how long she had to wait. You get the gist. Sora rushed up the hill and towards Sakura, panting. I'm here, Sakura. Don't worry, he panted. He huffed and puffed. What did you want to tell me? He asked. Well, after lots of thinking during that drama, I've decided to ask you if... Sakura exhaled, letting her thoughts go. If you love me, she fessed up. Sora gasped. Are you for real? Of course. He hugged her tight. Now, what should we do with him, an American girl? Sakura asked, a smirk on her glossy lips. Throw her in the pool, hi? Sora suggested. Well, I was thinking of something slow. She's at the swim club, relaxing right now. You're part of the gym, so maybe we could grab one of the dumbbells, tie her hair on it, and let nature take its course. Now that's too far. We don't want to kill her, Sora fussed. Besides, she might not know how to swim. Fine, we'll just throw her. You cannot assume things like that if she's in the club, Sakura decided. Genivee was sleeping against the lockers when a scream woke him up. Cowie? He ran out the building to the swim area and stood there in shock. Cowie was panicking in the pool as Sora and Sakura lapped at her. Genivee became so mad he pushed Sora out the way and pulled Sakura aside. What is this? What is wrong with you? Sora's idea, not mine, Sakura claimed. You're laughing at her drowning, yet you also ghosted me at the locker, Genivee yelled. I told you to meet me at the tree, didn't I? You should have listened. Now Sora is my boyfriend, Sakura claimed. You're horrible. First you ghosted me, then you're killing Cowie, and now you're with someone who bullies me? Genivee screamed out. I'm about to be your nightmare. Sakura saw the headmaster. Mrs. Ito, she cried out. Mrs. Megumi Ito tipped down her glasses and saw Sakura pointed to Genivee. She was patrolling the school grounds, walking across the track and field, and heard yelling from Genivee. She started walking towards the pool to see what the commotion was about. Sakura, is something wrong? She asked. Yes, Genivee threw Cowie in the pool, Sakura claimed. I saw too, Sora agreed. Genivee, come with me. Mrs. Megumi Ito took Genivee by the hand, leading him to the office. He just wanted to throw Sakura in the pool. He felt so deceived. Later on, Genivee was deemed expelled from his school. 2 witnesses weren't the reason. Cowie went into a coma while Sakura was giving him a good reason to be mad. She is also suffering from asthma, Mrs. Megumi informed. Genivee was taken back home without any word from Seiyun nor Akira until they reached the house. You are dishonor to this family. We should disown you. They screamed at him for an hour before locking him up in his room. That night he cried. He decided to write in his diary. Rokusuki. I met Yasashi Hitodesu. Her name was Kawi Ononoku. Very beautiful. Sakura-chan and Sora-san framed me for throwing her. I really wished I had made them pay for what they did to me. My parents hate me now. I should just run away. They don't need me anymore. He packed his things, including his diary. He took his blanket and sheet and used them to climb out the window. Saki was drinking her tea when she heard a knock on the door. She opened it and saw Genivee wiping tears from his face. Genivee-san, are you okay? She asked, concerned. No, I'm not, he sniffled. Come, you can stay here for as long as you need. Saki helped him in. Arigato, Saki-chan. Yusashi Hitodesu. You're such a miracle. You're very welcome. Tell me what happened. Saki sat next to him. My girlfriend is dead. Kawi Ononoku. They threw her in the pool to drown. They framed me, Genivee cried. Oh, Gomen, Saki comforted. How long are you willing to stay for? She asked. My parents probably don't want anything to do with me. I'll be willing to live here. I'll pay the Akane, Saki-chan. Genivee pleaded. I'll see what I can do, Genivee. Would you like to meet the owner? Saki asked. Hi, I'd love to. Genivee nodded. They went to a nearby temple. There was a gorgeous maid behind the counter. Konnichiwa, Saki-chan, she greeted. What would you like to pray for? Genivee here wants to claim one of your ends in Tokyo. Saki told her. I'm afraid it isn't possible. Did you finish school yet? The maid asked. I got expelled from a frame and I want to pray to the one and only God. The maiden grabbed Genevieve's hands and closed her eyes. Jenivu, God has answered you. I see a passionate warrior with a beautiful girl by his side. So it is true, Genevee gasped. Tell me, what does God want me to do? He asked. Have you been to America? She asked. Kelly is from America. I could learn a thing or two. Genevee agreed. So Saki and Genevee got ready and went on a plane to America. Genevee got to learn greetings like waving, shaking hands, and saying hello and bye. As soon as they got to the airport, Saki found an abandoned house. We could set this up, she said. Meanwhile, back in Tokyo, Sayun was crying. She looked everywhere and there was no sign of a son. Akira left that evening to the nearest police department. What have I done? San, Chapter 3. Way to be popular. It is insane, Bella. I totally would have been there. I knew it was almost Valentine's Day. He sure asked me out. The girl opened the door and saw the guy with his sister. Ashley? She screamed. Oh, Clarice. He was just tutoring me. Ashley looked at the guy, then at her sister. Clarice was about to cry. Bella, I'll call you back. She hung up the phone and went towards the couple. She folded her arms. So, tutoring, eh? Are you even studying chemistry? You know I'm not patient, Clarice. That is what your stuck-up mouth gets for being on your phone with Bella all the time. The guy was rubbing Ashley's butt. Tristan? Out. Clarice pointed out the door. Duty calls, babe. Tristan kissed Ashley and headed out the door. You too, Ashley, out. Clarice pointed towards Tristan, who was walking out the door. Are you out of your mind? Her sister's mouth was wide. She groaned, walking out with him. Clarice slammed the door then. She didn't care if she looked away. It was on them and their fault. She picked up the phone and called Bella. Again. Girl, you cannot believe what happened just now, she bursted out. Girl, what happened? It was Tristan with my sister, she revealed. I know not, girl. Now who will be my Valentine? The Sadie Hawkins dance is only 13 days away, she cried. You'll figure it out, girl. You got 13 days for someone to fall in love with you. 13 days? That's not bad. I mean, Ariel and Eric fell in love within 3 days. I can do it. Clarice hadn't had so much belief in a while. It sunk her heart like a ship at the bottom of the ocean. The next day, everyone was whispering to one another. Clarice was looking around to see what the commotion was. Did you see him? He's so cute. I did. I heard he's from Japan. Who is? Bella? What's going on? Clarice asked. Bella Porche, a blonde girl with blue ribbon, turned to her best friend. There's a new student. He's a foreign. It's your chance, girl, she exclaimed. What's a foreign? Clarice asked. He's from a different country, Japan. Japan? That one country full of insane girls who want that one boy? No, thank you. Clarice shook her head. Bella sighed. You play too many video games, she complained. It's not my fault Memorosop is so addicting. Clarice had her hands up. What are you talking about? Genivee asked, peeping from the side of the hall. Hello, I'm Bella Porche and this is Clarice Armada. Bella pushed Clarice towards Genivee. Genivee flustered. Cowie was right. Maybe I can't fit in here, he said to himself. Bella, don't push me. Clarice scolded her. Sorry. But Clarice knew she wasn't. My name is Genivee Armada. I'm from Tokyo, he introduced himself. So you're from the capital. Nice, Bella complimented. Sure. What is it like there? Clarice asked. Peaceful but busy, Genivee answered away. How are the people like there? She asked again. Genivee swallowed hard. He was quite hesitant. I guess they're bad? They picked on me a lot because of my name and looks. Unlike them, I wear a high ponytail, he explained. Why do you have long hair? Bella asked. Clarice gasped. Bella, how rude! Let him be himself. She yelled, No, it's okay. I like long hair. Makes me feel like my dream to be a warrior, he assured her proudly. The memory of Akira chasing him around the room with scissors made him almost laugh that he smiled more. He chuckled. Like a samurai, were you? Who will you fight for? Clarice admired him for his dream. For God, Genivee revealed. Suddenly, Bella started laughing. She was laughing so hard that her face was pink. God, are you religious or something? Bella, I hate to be friends with someone who laughs at things like that. Imagine if I laughed at a family treasure of yours. Clarice was mad. Not my father's ashes. Bella was shocked at Clarice's example. Then behave, you cat! Clarice yelled out. Genevieve's eyes went wide. So did Bella's. Bella stormed off. Genevieve leaned to Clarice. Was that a curse word? Clarice smirked. Nah, that was just a substitute. I'll let you go do your business then. After saying bye to Clarice, Genevieve went to martial arts club and practiced with a bag. It was only 2 more minutes later class started. Hey you! A boy went towards him. Genevieve turned to the guy. I saw you with that bag and... Your reflexes are horrible. I don't want to see you in this room again. Back in Japan, my parents let me only practice a little. A little isn't enough. Out. Genevieve was thrown out of there. A girl went near the boy. That was the new student, Genevieve Yamada. You didn't need to kick him out. Valeria, I am the leader, aren't I? I make the rules. The guy said, no newbie or weakling is allowed to take on this. You are going to regret yourself, Percival. That coach will shut you down, Valeria warned him. During lunch, Genevieve was going to every table with an empty seat. Bella must have made a rumor about his relationship because everyone was trying their best not to let him sit anywhere. Go to church school. We don't want to hear grace. Genevieve sat at the wall with tears in his eyes. Clarice sat next to him. She sighed. Look what the cat dragged in. Well, curiosity killed it. Clarice offered him fish sticks. You can have it. It tastes yucky. Arigato? Genevieve smiled, trying to figure out what to say. It's thank you. Clarice chuckled. You're welcome. Yusashi desu? What does that mean? Clarice asked. It was all silent for a moment. Genevieve then got up after eating his fish sticks to throw the trash away. He suddenly felt pain in his stomach. Ow! Be right back. He held his mouth and ran to the nearest bathroom. Jenny, that's the... Well, he's gonna find out. Clarice shuddered in disgust. Genevieve went into a stall and took breaths before vomiting. He coughed before moving his long hair out the way. Are you okay? A girl asked softly. I think so, he confirmed. You're not supposed to be here. You're the new guy, aren't you? She trod her hair. Oh, I'm sorry. Genevieve was interrupted by screaming of Bella Porche. She went and punched him. Peepin' Tom! Bella, calm down. He didn't know. The girl tried to calm her down. Cecilia, is everything okay? A woman in blue entered the restaurant. Jenny, are you okay? Clarice was right behind the lady. She ran over to Genevieve. He had a bump on his cheek from Bella, and Clarice helped him up. Bella Porche, I'm sure you and Genevieve will both be interested in seeing the counselor sort of your problems. The lady led Bella and Genevieve out the girls' restaurant. So, the boy was throwing up. You had no excuse to punch him, Bella. Miss Maybelline had her arms crossed, sitting at her office desk. A stern look grew on her as she looked at both Bella and Genevieve. Genevieve had his head down, crying. I know I'm in trouble, and I'm so sorry for what I did. It was very wrong, he apologized. Genevieve, what did you eat that made you throw up? Maybelline asked. Clarice offered me fish sticks. It seems like you might be allergic to fish or seafood. Have you had this in the past with no issue? Genevieve nodded. I would recommend a packed lunch just to be safe, Miss Maybelline suggested. Yes, ma'am, Genevieve bowed to the principal, and he and Bella headed out. During club time, Genevieve was walking the halls when Valeria spotted him. "Hey, Genevieve," she greeted him. Genevieve turned to Valeria. Valeria walked to him. "I'm really sorry about Percival. I think you did good over there," she complimented him. Genevieve smiled. "Arigato," he thanked her. "Coach should let you join. She'll speak with you." "All right. I'm Genevieve," Genevieve greeted. "I know, you're that guy everyone is talking about. I'm Valeria Diaz. My family is from Mexico," she introduced herself. "So you're..." Genevieve was trying to figure her out. "Spanish. Sí," Valeria nodded. "Where do I sign up for the club?" Genevieve asked. "You can tell Miss Maybelline that you're interested," Valeria suggested. "Alrighty. Sayonara, Valeria-chan. Adios, amigo." Valeria watched him leave the halls. She yawned. Chapter 4. A woman worth fighting for. "I seriously cannot believe his disgusting self has the energy to enter the girls' room," Bella stuttered. "I'm sure he didn't mean it. He looks pretty sickly," Cecilia said. Bella got in her face. "Do I approve of this?" she spat at Cecilia. "Well, no," Cecilia shrugged. "Exactly. Ugh. And Clarice was to hang out with that guy?" Bella scoffed. "Let her be friends with whatever she wants." Amity, a redhead girl, looked at Bella, knowing what she was doing. "Girls, no arguing." Marissa, a girl with blue hair, entered the room. All the girls took a seat. "Now, as you have heard, Bella Portia had a visit with the counselor today." Marissa gave a glare at Bella. Bella nervously laughed. Yeah, I did," she admitted. "An embarrassment to the student council. Outrageous. It seems like you don't have what it takes," Marissa noted. "What?" Bella was confused. "You were kicked out of student council for insubordination of your fellow students. Such behavior will not be accepted," Marissa decided. A couple of oohs were sent to Bella as she slumped out of the club room. Meanwhile, at the reading club, Clarice was checking out the books of The Little Mermaid and began to read it. 3 days was the deal. The girl had 3 days for the prince to fall in love with her. With no voice, only legs. "It's like I'm the mermaid. I'm trying to get Genivee to fall in love with me within 11 days. Clarice thought it was insane. Valeria ran to the club room, sitting next to Clarice. "Sorry I'm late, Princessa," she apologized. "Forget it, Val. We're the only ones here today." Clarice looked at her, slumping on the beanbag. "Ay, mija, what a bummer. By the way, Genivee is joining karate club," Valeria pointed out to her. "It's not a karate club, it's martial arts," Clarice corrected her. "Still, he's kind of cute. Didn't you say Tristan cheated on you? You might have a chance with Genivee." "Val, you weren't encouraging, but how could I make Genivee fall in love with me within 11 days? Easy. Hang out with him more, take him somewhere, help him experience America," Valeria suggested. "What would he like, though?" Clarice asked. "Well, we're in California. There's a sushi buffet where I live at." "Anything besides food?" Clarice furrowed a brow. "Well, they have this antique store downtown. They have this collection of modern-day Japanese fans. Now, those are the only ones left there. They are hard to find." "Who would want to collect fans?" Clarice thought it was weird. "Who? You'd be surprised," Valeria giggled. "Now about you. A boy wouldn't like a Nemo girl." Clarice didn't like this makeover at all. Away with the pigtails, spiked collar, and on with the red lipstick and eye makeup. Valeria put pink highlights in her hair and decorated her foxtail with flowers. After that, she was given a cute outfit and new hairstyle. "You look stunning. Genivee is going to be so speechless," Valeria squealed. "I feel so uncomfortable. This is tight around my chest, and my booty is too big," Clarice complained. "Okay, big booty Judy." Valeria rolled her eyes. "Now, where would Genevieve be at this hour?" Clarice asked. I told him to go to Miss Maybelline if he wanted to be part of martial arts. He can do this, Valeria encouraged her. Clarice took a deep breath and ran to the hall. She then saw Genevee standing at the door of the club. She exhaled. I'm doing this. She walked towards him. Genevee was by the door until he saw Clarice approaching. He recognized her fox ears and tail. Clarice? It's Clarice, but yeah. She put her hands behind her back shyly. Where did you get that outfit? He asked. Valeria gave me a makeover, she replied. It's actually really cute, he admitted. Clarice smiled. Thank you, V. She nodded to him. The door opened and Coach Nefaria was standing between them. Genevee Yamada and Clarice Yamada, your last names rhyme. Oh yeah, Mada and Mada, Genevee smiled. What's the matter with you? Clarice joked. Genevee laughed. Now that's funny. Anyway, Genevee, you want to join the club? You're welcome to. Nefaria looked at him. I got kicked out, ma'am. Genevee shrugged. This isn't a fraternity. This is a club. Percival cannot tell others to go away. I'll demote him if he causes trouble. She reassured him. I mean, thank you. Genevee nodded. Welcome, Genevee. Nefaria clapped. Clarice scratched the back of her head. So I guess I'll see you tomorrow? Genevee smiled. Sure, he waved. Clarice waved back. Genevee entered the club and Percival made a face at him. You okay, man? Tristan asked. No, it's Genevee, the newbie. Percival sighed. I could kick his ass for you if you need. Tristan made a fist, punching his palm. Percival smirked. I'll give you $100 if you make his life hell. Deal, man! Tristan chuckled. Tristan got up and pulled Genevee's pants down in front of everyone in the room. They started laughing and some were recording. Mrs. Nefaria wasn't amused. Silent! She yelled. Everyone sat down quietly. Nefaria faced Percival's, a red tomato facing a pale ghost. Out. Oohs and ahs filled the room as Percival left the room, him being a red tomato this time. Quiet, Nefaria demanded. Everyone settled down. Now, Genevee, can you please have a seat by Taylor? Nefaria nodded. After you fix your pants, she added. Genevee fixed his pants and sat beside Taylor. Hi, he greeted. Don't talk to me, Japan, Taylor warned him. Genevee frowned. All right, now, as you all know, the Valentine's dance is in 11 days. On exactly the 14th. Bring a plus one, a friend, or more, whatever. It's going to start at 8 o'clock and continue until midnight. Any questions? Nefaria looked up from a clipboard. Coach, what is the cost of tickets per person? Tristan asked. It's 25 cents per ticket. Why are we going cheap this year? Karen complained probably, Tristan shrugged. I heard the school got blackmailed to lower the prices by 80%, Taylor chimed in. No way! Tristan shook his head. What is the original price then? How should I know? Taylor looked bewildered. All right, enough chat. Announcements are over. Genevee, let's practice what you know so far. Nefaria decided. 30 minutes passed, and Genevee was out the club and hanging out with Clarice. They don't like me, Nefaria. It's the only one. Percival got kicked out, though. Serves him right. You don't deserve his antics, Clarice told him. So, which club are you in? Genevee asked. Reading. They have an event for the best romance book. The best top seller right now is Under the Tree by Aisha Hart, Clarice told him. What's it about? Genevee was curious. Well, it's more of a thriller romance. A girl has a crush on a guy at school, and she has until Friday so that when she confesses her love to him on a tree, he'd say yes. That's deep. I can see you doing that, Genevee giggled. What? Clarice flustered. Were 10 girls after him, like in the book? No, no way. You went from choker and pigtails to dress and makeup. Now that is a huge difference. Genevie smiled. Well, it's not like I'm doing it for you, stupid. Clarice pouted. Genevie laughed. You calling me a baka? He asked. A baka? Clarice was puzzled. A fool. Girls do that when they like someone. Genevie folded his arms at her. I don't like you, Clarice blurted out. Genevie blinked. Clarice sighed. Fine, I do. Just don't hate me for this. She leaned forward inches from his face. I listen and don't judge, Genevieve promised. So, you know Valeria, right? Clarice asked. Spanish girl? Yes, she's my best friend. She and I are part of Ring Club. Anyway, I was dating Tristan and we were planning on a double date. He cheated on me with my sister. Wow, that's... Genevieve was speechless. Horrible. I know. I got 11 days for someone to fall in love with me. Who are you thinking of so far? He asked. Clarice looked at Genevieve with hopeful eyes. Someone who once shut me out or abandoned me. I became emo like that because after my mom died, all my father does is work. And I thought my parents were hard. I had a friend named Cowie, Genevieve admitted. Cowie Ononoku? You know her? Genevieve asked. She was popular here, Clarice pointed out. Well, I liked her, but I got framed for almost killing her. Genevieve put his hand down. Clarice slipped his chin up. Never let people bring you down like that. Genevieve smiled. I don't now, he said. Good, you don't need them, Clarice chuckled. Genevieve smiled. You really needed a reminder. Thank you, really. I needed that. Suddenly, a woman was walking towards them. Genivee, she smiled. Hey, Saki-chan, I'm ready. Genevie got up and hugged Saki. I see you made a new friend. Saki looked at Clarice. I'm Clarice. Clarice introduced herself. I'm Saki, Genevieve's therapist. Saki had her hand out. Clarice shaked it. It's nice to meet you. So, who wants ice cream? Saki decided. I'd love to come with you, but my parent is coming back today, Clarice told her. Oh, all right. Come on, Genevieve. Bye, Clarice. Genevieve bid farewell. Clarice smiled and waved. Saki started laughing. Genevieve looked at her. What? You like her, don't you? Saki smiled. She's the only one besides Valeria. Valeria's foreign like me. Clarice has 11 days for a boy to fall in love with her. Or else? Saki looked worried. I guess for prom is coming up in 11 days. Genevieve shrugged. Did you want to go? It could be fun, Saki suggested. Why not? I don't have anything to lose, Genevieve agreed. Attaboy. Saki laughed, patting his shoulder. They got home with Genevieve. After eating his ice cream, went to write in his diary. He learned how to correctly sign today's date. February 3rd. Today's day in America was interesting. There was a girl named Clarice. At first she was emo-looking, but her friend gave her a cute makeover. Do I like her? I don't know why everyone assumes I like every girl I meet. Okay, I do. And I want to go to prom with her. But this will be the last girl. If I lose Clarice out. Genevieve stopped writing. He then closed his diary and threw it at the wall. Visions of Cowie Ononoku flooded his mind. His tears came out and he lay in the bed crying. Clarice, Ashley, I'm home. Mr. Armada closed the front door when they were in the house. Hi, Dad. Clarice came downstairs, uneasy. She had to tell him about Ashley. Clarice, where's Ashley at? His dad asked. I kicked her out because Tristan cheated on me for her, Clarice confessed. She's your sister, her dad fussed. Well, it's not like she and I got along anyway. Clarice swelled up in tears. Calm down. I believe Ashley is safe with Tristan. I've known that dude for a year. Her dad patted her shoulder. Clarice noticed the paper in her dad's hand. Dad? Another missing child again? Her dad was annoyed, but he gave in. A runaway from Tokyo. They contacted me yesterday. Her dad gave her the paper. Clarice couldn't believe her eyes. Genivee? You know that boy? Her dad asked. He came here with his therapist. His parents were worse to him. Her dad's expression softened. Abusive parents, how unfortunate. Tell you what, I won't turn him in if you take him on a date, he decided. Clarice sighed. Don't worry, Dad, I'll treat Genivee good, I promise. They hugged each other after that. Chapter 5. No Regret. Are you sure, Genivee? Saki asked. I can always come with you. Don't worry, Saki, I'll be alright. Genivee closed the door and walked to school. He suddenly got grabbed from behind. Ah! He was shoved onto a car. Come on, fight like a man, Tristan screamed. Genivee wasn't moved for a sec, but slowly got up after a moment. Ow! He rubbed his head. Oh, stop whining, little warrior. Get up. Tristan harshly grabbed his hair. Genivee had tears in his eyes. What do you want? He cried. Tristan started choking him. Then a girl pushed him away. Get away from him, Tristan, Clarice commanded. Genivee dropped to the ground. You stay out of this, Clarice Armada. Tristan tried to punch her, but she dodged. How about you stay away from my boyfriend? Clarice asked. Genevieve's eyes were wide. Tristan smirked. You boyfriend? Ain't no way. He laughed. Actually, I am. Genevie slowly got up. I'll prove it. He walked up to Clarice and kissed her. Tristan nearly threw up when he saw this. Ew, get a room. He ran away. Clarice was a bit shocked at first, but in a few moments she melted into the kiss. She put Genevieve's hair in the back of his hair and hugged him tightly. They let go and Clarice was flustered. Are you okay? She managed to ask. I really do owe you those 10 days, don't I? He giggled. Clarice nodded. They held hands all the way to class. Everyone was staring at them. They're holding hands. Are they together? Why are they talking about us? Clarice asked. Well, we're official, Genevee admitted. Clarice Armada. Bella stomped towards her furiously. Genevee went in between them. Get out of my way, you freak, Bella demanded. Absolutely not. I have no idea what is wrong with you people this morning, but I'm not involved with this drama. Genevee folded his arms. Ooh, shiver me timbers. Bella sarcastically shivered. I am so scared to be reported for hurting you again. She shrugged. After all, I got kicked out of house because you were where you were not supposed to go. Genevee sighed. I understand. You do realize I was new here yesterday, so I don't know which bathroom to go to. Whatever. You still made me get kicked out. You're a warrior, as you claim. Defend yourself. Violence shouldn't be the answer, Bella, Genevee told her. I'll make you regret this, Genevee. Bella stomped away. Clarice looked at Genevee. You stood up like there was no problem. I've been in drama with my parents. It's not the first time. Genevee turned to her. They had a reason you came here, right? They might be worried about you, Clarice reminded him. I doubt it. When I gave rain for almost killing Kauai, they said they disowned me, Genevee revealed. I'm sure they didn't mean it. It wasn't your fault, Clarice reassured him. Genevee sighed and walked away to class, Clarice watching him sadly. Lunchtime came, and after he ate, Genevee slept against a tree. Percival was behind him and poked Genevee. Oi, wake up, Japan. Genevee opened his eyes. Clarice is kissing her ex-boyfriend. Hurry up, he exclaimed. Genevee was confused. Tristan? No way, I ain't believing crap coming out of your mouth. Oh, good point. Look, man, what's it gonna take for you to listen to me? Nothing. I don't want to waste my time with you, Percy. Fine, then, don't believe me. You'll get what's coming. Percival walked away. Genevee sighed. Okay, Percival, show me. He rolled his eyes. Good boy. Percival led Genevee to the hallway. So where's Clarice? Genevee asked. Suddenly, Percival snapped his fingers and Taylor knocked him out with a baseball bat. Hey, what are you boys doing? The four shouted from the club room. They ran off. The four went towards Genevee. Genevee, are you okay? Can you hear me? She shook him. Genevee? Is he alive? I feel a pulse. Genevee opened his eyes and saw Saki and Clarice surrounding him. Tears streamed down his eyes. Genevee, it's okay. Clarice hugged him. He didn't know what to believe anymore. Is he okay? Or is he just not where he belonged? No, it's not okay, he sniffled. We're here for you, V. They will get expelled, Saki reassured him. No, I ain't dealing with this, Genevee screamed. V, calm down, Clarice told him. Don't tell me what to do, he growled. Clarice was silent. It was just impact, so he should be all right, school nurse notified. Saki sighed. Genevee, we can go home. Leave me alone, Saki. Genevee had his head down. Saki looked at him concerned. Later on, Saki and him went home, and Saki was making sushi. Genevee was in his room crying. He picked up his diary and started writing this. February 4th. Why do people want to lie and hurt me? I did nothing to deserve this. Genevee stopped writing and wiped his tears. He was tired of being put down. He was tired of being under the bus. While Saki was sleeping, Genevee put on his orange kimono and snuck out. It was very dark, and Genevee didn't know where he was. He entered what looked like a park. He sat on a bench and started crying again. He didn't remember Clarice. He started to walk back home and wake up Saki. Saki opened her eyes. You let me sneak out? He asked sarcastically. What? Why? Saki gasped. Geneviev's eyes were in tears. I couldn't take it anymore. You know I'm here for you with a reason. Saki hugged him. I'm sorry. He wiped his tears once more. You have nothing to be sorry about, V. You're special to all of us. Love is something God cannot take away from you. A warrior always fights with glory, and you have plenty of it. Saki kept his face. Suddenly, the door knocked. Genivee opened it, and there was a note. We have Clarice Amada held captive at Yakuza, Tokyo. If you want her back, come home. Akira Yamada. Genivee gasped, looking at the note. Father, no. He shook his head. Saki, gotta be a warrior, all right. What? What do you mean, your father? She asked, worried. The Yakuza has her, Genivee revealed. What? Genevee, no, it's too dangerous, Saki shouted. For the love of Clarice, I have to, Genevee pleaded. You'll get killed, Genevee. I cannot risk this. Saki blocked the doorway. Then do me liberty, woman. Damn, Genevee screamed. Saki started crying. Well, Genevee, I just want you safe, Saki cried. You're not my mom, Saki, and if you were, I still wouldn't stay with you. Saki was shocked. She couldn't believe Genevee said that. She got away from the door. Then go. She finally stepped aside. Genevee shot out and slammed the door shut. Saki prayed he would be all right. The night was still as Genevee ran the California streets. Tristan and Ashley were in the house, and Tristan saw Genevee through the window, confused. The heck? Ashley yawned. What isn't Tristan? Your sister's boyfriend. Hold on, Ash. Tristan got out of bed outside to meet Genevee. Hey, Japan, he called out. Genevee glared at Tristan. What are you doing out late at this hour? Nanya? Tristan sighed. Look, I know you hate me, but I don't blame you. Why are you out here so late? Clarice got kidnapped by my father. He's with the Yakuza. No, man, don't do it. Are you kidding me? Tristan had eyes wide. What if you die? Get shot. I have to. I love her. Genevee scratched the back of his head. Genevee looked down. Yes, you do. Even I wouldn't do it. You need tough guys. Like you? Wait. Tristan's mouth was wide. You're not saying... Grab Percival and Taylor. This will be a